What's up, guys? It's your girl Arsharae, and I'm back with another video. Hopefully I can deliver this video to you guys as best as possible. Like, I'm not having a good day today. Like, I'm not even gonna pretend like I'm having a good day, but I'm gonna try to keep my energy up. And let's just say I'm using you guys right now. I'm using you guys as an outlet, and I may do a video on what's going on with me, but I don't know because like it's not just it's not just me that's going through something. There's a child involved in it, so and he's not my child, so I really try to tread lightly on the situation. But anyways, marriage. Before this video even gets started, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going this, as you know by the title, Marriage Bootcamp episode, Marriage Bootcamp episode 10. Um, Relit or quit. I'm sorry, relit or quit. So basically, this episode starts out with where the other one left off, of course. Where they were at the club and Tammy was upset that Walker, I'm not quite sure if he was giving his number out or if he was receiving numbers from other people, from the women or whatever, but she was mad about that and she was like cursing and everything. And then Walker was like, he was confused because she's normally calm and doesn't act that way, and she'll just be like, she'll brush off like when any other female talks to him. But I'm like, but at the same time, if you know your wife is right there, excuse me, why would you even disrespect your wife in that way? Like, come on, you see your wife right there. I understand they said y'all single for the night, but you guys are married, so it's no, like, don't let marriage boot camp mess up your real life, basically. Um, So the next day, everybody's talking about a test. They woke up in separate rooms. All the girls were in one room. Well, women were in one room, and they're talking about the test and their decisions that they have to make or whatever. And they basically just saying how they feel about everything, what their decision may or may not be. Then they're called down to the boot camp room. Obviously Jessica's still upset about the whole lie detector testing, and I'm like, let it go, let it go. Your man say he believe you, your man say he ain't tripping off the test, so just let it go and move on. But in a way, I see where she's coming from, because she's like, if you really feel like I didn't cheat on you, then why would you ask that question? What made you ask that question? And the judge, later on, the judge like asked him the same thing. Like, if you didn't feel like she was cheating on you, then why would you ask her if she's cheating on you? If that's not really how you feel, or you don't think she cheated on you. So basically, this is the last day. This is their last jury of their peers. So the judge calls each couple up and he asks them, she asks them, like, how do they feel about their time at boot camp? Do they feel that they came and accomplished what they said they were going to accomplish? And do they feel satisfied with their time there? So I just say he felt like he's grown, and some of the other boot campers agreed. And Neil, she said that she accepts his apology, but she still doesn't forgive him. She's still working on forgiving him. So that's how she felt about everything. Sean feels like he's less controlling, and Jessica has improved in her attitude and everything. That's how she said she felt. I mean, that's what she said she wanted to, that she wanted to change when she first got there. Walker once said he wanted to be more modest, and Tammy said that she wanted to be more forgiving, but she still hasn't fully forgiven Walker. But everyone feels like Walker has changed a little bit, and everyone feels that all the couples have grown in one way or another, and probably more than more than likely for the better than for the worse. Even if these couples decide to give a ring or not give a ring, if they decide not to give a ring, they have still learned something from the experience of being at the boot camp, and they have still grown from the experience of being at the boot camp. As Walker and Tammy are up there, like um after Sean and Dime left, I mean, after Sean and Don was done talking to the judge, he like mouthed to her like, "Are you ready to go?" And she shook her head, yeah. And so then like everybody's like looking at them, and he was like, "I'm ready to go when you ready to go. I'm waiting on you." She gets up and she walks out. He gets up and he walks out, and they said that basically they're leaving boot camp. And oh, if Fizz was like, "Bro, where you going? Like, we still doing jury of our peers. What if I need your advice? What if I need what you have to say, and you just gonna up and leave me?" I was like, "Bro, shut up. You sound so dumb." Like, obviously they felt like they needed to do that, so obviously they were going through something. The people don't care about what you want and what you need. Like, let them do what they doing. Drew, the doctor, so of course, as they walk off, the doctors try to talk to Sean and Jessica. And Jessica's just like, she wants to go. And they were talking to her, and she was like, "Well, if I can take the test again and pass it, then I'll be fine." And Dr. Ish was like, "No, you're not taking the test again. Like, the test, it is what it is. You failed it. It's not about passing. It's not about passing or failing. It's about whether or not you it's about what you and your partner do with the information that you were given." Basically, that's what he's telling her. And she's not happy with that. She don't want to accept that. She's like, "No, I'm leaving. We're leaving. We're done." I'm like, "Bye? It's the last day anyway. Like, so just go. Leave." I don't understand why they wanted them to stay so bad. It's the last day. Y'all not doing no more drills. Y'all not doing it. They just let them leave. Bye. Go. Anyways, um, Drew said that when he got there, he wanted to learn not to walk away from people. Um, and his peers said that they felt like he opened up more, and they said that the judge said that Tiffany seemed like she was happier, and that tonight was the night that they needed to make their final decision. They were the only couple that was in the house that weren't together. And that they need to decide whether they want to be together or whether they did not want to be together. So they let the couples go, and they tell them that the girls, the women, are gonna go upstairs and get dressed, and the men are gonna get dressed, and that that's their last time seeing each other before they make the decision. So Soldier dumbass, Soldier dumbass, walking across these people down counter, talking about tonight is the night. Are we leaving with our girls? Or are we leaving without them? I'm like, get your ass off the people. I'm sorry. Get your ass off them people counter, boy. Like you ain't got no home training. You know damn well you was walking on your mama counter or you was walking on your nana counter, she would have whopped them knees with a damn cane and knocked your ass off the counter. Anyways, so everyone is contemplating their decisions on whether or not they'll give the other person a ring or whatnot. So let's just get into it. The first people up were Tammy and Walker. And excuse me, Tammy said that Walker said that he felt Tammy as a husband, and he realized that. And Tammy said that she put him ahead of her and her daughter at times, and she regrets doing that. And so basically, she just said she still doesn't trust him, and I'm like, trust is a hard thing to gain back. Once you lose someone's trust, like, you can't get that back. So it's like you got to prove yourself over and over and over and over again when you lose someone's trust, like, because that's it. Like, they don't believe nothing you say. They don't believe you no more. They want to believe you, but it's hard for them to believe you because you you basically effed up their trust in you. So basically Walker had a ring, of course, and Tammy opened her box, and her box was empty, and he was like, oh shit. But then she was like, oh psych, and pulled it out her dress. I was like, girl, you knew you was gonna get that man a ring anyway. And then next it was Tiffany and Drew. Tiffany was so nervous, she just gulping down the wine, gulping it, gulping it, gulping it. And so they walk out, and Drew said that he saw a lot of growth in Tiffany, and that the past 10 days he learned that he can trust her. And she said she was proud of him for opening up. His box was empty, her box was not, but she explained that her box, the ring in her box, was not for him. It was for the next man that comes into her life, that he was gonna love her and cherish her and treat her right. And she, in her time in boot camp, made her a better woman, and it taught her how to want to be loved and how she should be loved. So that was why she had a ring in her box, because it definitely wasn't for Drew. Because I was like, girl, I know you not finna get that ring to Lil Fizz. So she said she leaving boot camp confident and happy. And I was like, yes, Tiffany, I'm happy for you. Thank you very much, Tiffany, for doing what is best for you. You finally chose you, and you made the right decision. So kudos to her. Yes. Shine and Jessica. Oh, they ended up not leaving. I forgot to say that. They ended up not leaving, and they did the ceremony. She's like, oh, my man wanted me to stay, so I'm staying for my man, or whatever. And I was like, okay, girl. Y'all just wanted the rest of y'all check, because it was over with anyway. So y'all could have left. We know y'all was going to stay together, so y'all could have left. But anyways, she said she was hurt that he asked if she was cheating or whatever. And like, if he don't trust her, then don't bother setting a date. Carl was like, what? And I was like, well, in a way, yeah, because if there's no trust, then there's nothing. So hey, I get what she's saying. So, and then so basically, she had a ring in her box. Of course, he had a ring in his box, and he also had inside in his ring, he had a date, and the date was supposed to be the date was the date of their wedding. They were supposed to get married on February 14th, 2019, this year. And they were supposed to get married in a castle in Paris. But of course, that never happened. So, yeah. Um, Next was Lil Mo and Carl. He said he has a wonderful wife with no flaws, blah, blah, blah. The same lines he always given her. She said she would have given him the world. But she don't understand why he gets mad at her when he does something wrong. But that's like, that's what a narcissistic person does. They get mad at you when they're doing wrong, when they get caught doing wrong, and they try to blame everything on you when it's really them that's doing the wrong. But then they in your head, they got you like, dang, was it me? Did I do something wrong? Because she was like, what did I do? And girl, you ain't do nothing. That's his ass. He the one cheating. He the one creeping. He the one doing you wrong. You ain't did nothing wrong. It's just the type of person he is. He ain't gonna change. And I don't think you should stay with him. But of course, they both had rings in their boxes, and they're gonna stay together. And I'm like, more power to you, because I would not have a ring in my box for him. And like you said, you could embarrass his ass on national TV. I would have embarrassed his ass on national TV, and I would have left him standing there without a ring, because it ain't no way you gonna keep cheating on me. She's like, oh, the first marriage I walked away from, no problem. The second marriage, it was easy for me to walk away from, but this one I can't really walk away from. I want to work on it. BS. If this man keep cheating on you, and he's letting it be known that he's cheating on you, and he really don't care, he say he gonna change, but does a tiger really change their stripes? No. So it's up to you whether you want to stay and keep being cheated on and mistreated and everything. And then, of course, Nia and Soldier. Nia says she's proud of him and how he's changed or whatever, but he still has a lot of growing up to do. He's saying he wants to right his wrongs, but it's going to take time for him to right his wrongs. They both had a ring in their balls. Carl thought he was going to propose to Nia, because he was sneaking out the back, and it was like, nigga, where you going? I'm sorry. It was like, where you going? And he was like, Soldier. And it was like, what? I say, Soldier's gonna propose. But he ended up not proposing. She said they just gave each other rings or whatever. And so he didn't propose, but they did give each other rings, and then they went to go meet out. The doctors and the judge went to go meet the couples. And I was like, okay, Dr. Ish, looking like an old school pimp, got 2 honeys on your arms. I was like, get it, Dr. Ish. Oh yes, I was like, get it, Dr. Ish. So so they walked out, they talked to everybody, they told them congratulations, you're leaving with each other. Everybody was there except of course Drew and Tiffany, because they had to pack and leave. So that was basically it. I'm sad, you guys. I'm sad because no, let me give you these updates first, but let me tell you, wait, I'm gonna tell you why I'm sad. Because this was the last episode, and I don't know if I'm gonna review any other shows. I'm thinking about it. That one show, Family or Fiance, I'm thinking about that one. But I don't know if I'm gonna review any other shows or not. I was gonna do Black Ink Crew, the first Black Ink Crew, but I missed the first episode. So y'all let me know what y'all think. Should I still do it or should I not do it since I missed the first episode? Let me know. Updates. Tiffany, of course, her and Drew are not together, and she's having a baby with another man. His name is Philadelphia. Don't know who he is. I guess this is the man she was talking to before she came in the house. Her baby is due in August. I hope she has him on my birthday, him or her on my birthday, because I was born in August 26th. I'm a Virgo. Jessica and Sean, they did not get married. I don't know what happened with their wedding date. That wedding date came and went. Lil Mo and Carl, of course, they're still together. Like, I don't know what to say about that hot mess. Nia and Soldier, we already know. He proposed in when they were doing the interview or whatever, but we already know they not together no more. He done been with Black China, and now he with some other girl. I'm glad for Nia. I'm glad she got out of that toxicity. I'm glad she got out of that toxic ass relationship, and that she has moved on with her life. Good for you, honey. You didn't need that. Y'all probably better off apart. You might love somebody you can love somebody so much, but if y'all not meant to be together, y'all not meant to be together. And that's just what it is. It might hurt. I've been there. I've done that. But you got to let that go. And you got to move on with your life and be happy and make yourself happy. And do what's best for you. Of course, Tammy and Walker are still together. So, yeah. That's it. Marriage Bootcamp, episode 10. This is the season finale, so I will not be reviewing this anymore. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you smash that like button. If you have not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe as well. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.